Okay, good evening everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Eugene A. Cañete from BEd 3C. My assigned topic is all about guiding principles in the teaching of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. So, we have an introduction. First, background information. The values education is a subject in the Philippines that focuses on the development of moral and spiritual values among students. So the subject aims or this topic aims of what principles should be used of the teacher to input or instill a sense of responsibility, integrity, and empathy of the learners, preparing them to become morally upright and responsible citizens. And the purpose of the report is aims to contribute to the holistic development of students. From the word holistic development, it is developed of the intellectual, spiritual, mental, emotional, and social abilities of the students so that they are capable of facing the demands and challenges of everyday's life. And also they become a responsible, ethical, compassionate individuals in society. Next, we have the thesis statement. The thesis statement here, the state here that the teaching of values education is grounded in guiding principles so that the teachers for having a direction to encompass the holistic development of the learners, emphasizing so that the teachers having a encompass the holistic development of the learners, emphasizing moral and ethical values to foster responsible citizenship. We have the objectives. Our objective here is discuss the guiding principles in the teaching of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. First, the guiding principles in the teaching of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao include values are both thought and caught. Values have cognitive basis. Teach character education early even when children do not yet possess full moral understanding. A various life threatens a person to lead a good life. A values education is concerned with a person's relationship with others and God, and values education is effective only in an atmosphere of respect and understanding. First, the values are both taught and caught. Teacher must teach the cognitive aspect very intentionally and must live by it example. The teacher teaches the students of how to be an ethical person, and aside from putting a knowledge of the students, you as a teacher, you have to act how to be an ethical person because the students imitate the actions of their teacher. You as a teacher and a role model in a class, you have to act right, like showing to be a good citizens and the community. Also teacher in the community, and also teacher must walk their talk. And according to Albert Bandura of the social learning theory, the students learn from the experience of the environment and also what are the values from the environment or the beliefs of their environment, the students adapt it. Values cannot be separated from cognitive understanding, although values and attitudes relate to the affective domain. Okay. On the other hand, the way you act is based on the way you think. Next is, at a young age, a child may not yet be capable of understanding his or her personhood. Okay, so the children didn't know yet about his or her true personhood, but a teacher can lead a virtuous life that early for him to develop a good character. And according to the book of Proverbs states that train up child in the way he should go, even when he is old, and he will not depart from it. you as a teacher, you have to train your child on the way how to be a good person or how to be a responsible citizens in the community, so that the things they bring, or they remember the things as they grow. Next is the values education is about developing virtues. Okay, okay, the studying of values education, or the edukasyon sa pagkakatao, is about developing virtues. So by developing virtues, it's starting from a through learning and through practice. So an Aristotle taught a person can improve his or her character by practicing self-discipline, while a good while practicing a self-discipline. So you as a so from a starting from a good, I mean the good character of a person is starting from a self-discipline, and it will become a habit. So if you are doing a good attitude, so it will make a habit of the person or the learners, and they become a characteristic of a person. So a person who has developed virtues will be naturally disposed to act in a ways that are consistent with moral principles. So the virtuous person is the ethical person. And according to Margaret Thatcher said that watch your thoughts for they become words. So, and watch your words for they become actions, and watch your actions for they become habits, and watch your habits for they become your character, and watch your character for become your destiny. So unsay imong nasimong hunahuna mo ang imo ang ginasulti, ug unsa ang imuhang ginasulti mo usad ang imuhang ginaak, and unsay imong ginaak mo usad ang imuhang unsa ang imong ginabuhat nga mga butang is mo sad ang imong gina habit na nimo nga ginabuhat na permanente, and what's your habits for to become your character. So kung unsa ang imong habit nga batasan mo na to ang makiila sa imo sa tao, ang mailhan sa imo sa tao, ang mailhan sa tao nga ingon ana imong character, and what's your character for it becomes your destiny. And the next one is the values education is concerned with relationship. So a personhood is rooted in relationships. So we develop our personhood and relationship with others. So dili man ta maka dili man ta makabuhat og values nga kita-kita lang. So the attitude or the values that we have right now is ang uban natun-an nato yun na sa uban. So dili ta pwede na dili lang kay ang atong values is gikan lang jud na sa ato, which is pwede sad na ang uban nga pwede sad na matun-an nato sa uban. And the last one is an effective values education takes place in an atmosphere of respect, tolerance, and genuine understanding. So, the teacher will shows ginapakita ni niya ang good character sa classroom para ma-adapt siya sa iyang mga estudyante. Dili lang kay magtudlo siya, but also you have to act the good character of their classroom. And the last one, the conclusion, so the summary of main points. So for more ASP teaching, it is best to be guided by this principle. First, the values are both caught and taught. And next is the values have cognitive basis. Third is teach character education early, even when children do not yet possess full moral understanding. Fourth, a virtuous life strengthens a person to lead a good life. Fifth, values education is concerned with a person's relationship with others and God. Sixth, and the last one is values education is effectively only in atmosphere of respect and understanding. And the restatement of thesis, so values education or edukasyon sa pagpapakatao is taught based on guiding principles that emphasize or enlighten the students of moral and ethical values to promote responsible citizenship and cover the holistic development of the learners. So these guidelines highlight or impart the teachers how important it is to provide pupils a strong sense of empathy, morality, social responsibility in order to create a welcoming and inclusive learning environment. So the incorporation of cultural sensitivity in diversity, respect from the basis for fostering individual unity in understanding and preparing them to make significant contributions to society. In the closing thoughts, in cultivating education sa pagpapakatao, guiding principle serves as the direction or the compass of the teachers towards the ethical understanding of the learners and their moral development. Through these principles, educators foster empathy, integrity, and responsibility, nurture individuals equipped to contribute positively to society. So that's the end of my part. Thank you for listening and watching of my video. And once again, good evening everyone.